What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to make a video kind of sitting down and just going over what I'm personally going to be doing to get back on track. With quarantine and lockdown and everything like that, gyms being closed, for me, I have definitely gotten more off track than I ever have since starting my fitness journey 6 years ago or whatever it was. So I thought that it would be really helpful to, again, just share with you guys 5 main things that I'm personally going to be focusing on, and whether you need to also get back on track or you haven't really even started your health and fitness journey yet, but you don't know where to start. These tips can help just about anybody. I do also want to put out as a disclaimer that in these last few months, if you have gained some weight or you have gotten off of your fitness routine or whatever it is, don't feel bad about it. Don't feel like it is the end of the world. There are more important things than having your dream body and being perfect about everything that you eat. So don't take this video the wrong way. I just, again, know that there's a lot of people in my shoes that really do want to either get back on track or just start their health and fitness journey, but feel a little intimidated or just don't know where to start. So again, I thought this would be just really helpful, which is why I wanted to create it. So I know that gyms are not open in all states, and actually in Arizona, my gym is not open. It was closed and then it opened and then it reclosed. So I did actually find one gym in Arizona that is open. I'm not sure how they're able to do that, but they are. And so today Alex and I are gonna go there. They have like a free 1-week pass. And so this week I'm gonna be able to work out again, which is amazing. We've been doing home workouts, which kudos to people that can do that all the time, because I am so unmotivated to work out in my own living room. I just need that gym environment. Not to mention the type of workouts that I like to do involve more heavier lifting, and I obviously don't have that type of equipment in my apartment. So I am, needless to say, so excited to get back to the gym. And so I thought it was the perfect time to sit down and share with you guys again everything that I'm going to be doing to get back on track and make some new goals. So again, I'm gonna be sharing 5 main tips just to keep it really simple and really organized and try to prevent you from feeling overwhelmed. So again, just 5 things that you can do starting today to help yourself get towards your personal health and fitness goals. So the first thing that I know I'm gonna be doing that I find really helpful for just about anybody is to figure out your goals, but not only that, but to write them down. So writing down your goals is so much more powerful than a lot of people are even aware of. When you just have a goal in your head, it's just kind of there and you are easily inclined to slack on it or not really follow through with the things that are going to get you towards your goals. But when you actually write it down and you see it physically with your own eyes, I feel like something just happens where you feel way more held accountable to achieve that goal. There's been so many studies done about writing down goals. I've talked about this before on my YouTube channel. I just think it's really, really important, and it really does set you up for success a lot more than if you were to not actually write your goals down. So figuring out what you want, why you want it, I think is really, really critical, and just take some time, a few minutes, even half hour, whatever it takes, to just figure out what you really want for your health and your well-being. Fitness goals, it can obviously be physical goals, but it could also be like you want to achieve a pull-up unassisted, or you want to do push-ups. Like there's so many other goals other than just like get abs. And if your goal is to get abs, that's totally fine. But my point is, just get creative and really think about what you want, why you want it, and what's going to motivate you to, push towards that. If you have a goal that you really, really want, you're obviously going to be more inclined to do what you need to do to get there versus just kind of like writing down goals that you think you should have. So really think about what you want and why you want it, and that's really pretty key. So the second tip, or the second thing that I'm going to be doing, is just simply creating new habits. So when I used to do a lot of one-on-one coaching, something that I would tell all of my clients in the beginning, like the first phone call, was we never want to go or try to go from 0 to 100, because really you're just setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up to be way too overwhelmed and putting way too much on your plate to even be able to successfully achieve all of it. So rather than saying, right now I'm not working out at all, I'm eating like garbage, I'm drinking pop every day, I'm doing all these horrible things, and I'm going to go from that to 5 days a week working out, eating clean 24/7, just setting these super unrealistic goals. And I know that there are some people that can do that, but for the most part, most people are not going to be able to successfully go from 0 to 100. So what I like to do, and what I did at the beginning of my health and fitness journey that really, really did help me, was create habits. So every single month or every single week, I would create like 3 to 5 new habits. So it could be, you know, for the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna make sure I drink half my body weight in ounces of water. I'm going to eat vegetables with every single meal, and I'm gonna work out 3 days this week. So those are just a couple of examples of what your goals could be, but it could be just about anything. And so making sure that you're doing realistic goals that you know you can actually stick to, and you're not gonna get burnt out by day 3. So if I were you, I would sit down with a piece of paper and just come up with maybe 5 goals or 5 habits that you're gonna create over the next month. And once you actually follow through with those habits, what I found in the beginning of my fitness journey was I not only was really proud of myself for sticking to my word and actually following through with the things I said I was gonna do, but I was actually feeling and seeing results because I did it long enough to see and feel results. And I think that once you see results, it's a lot easier to stay motivated. You know, like the first couple days, first week, you're motivated by your goals, right? And then week 2 hits and you're like, all right, well, I don't see that many changes. And it's a lot easier by then to kind of pull back or to, you know, start slacking or quit altogether. But if you can, again, stick to it long enough to see the results, that's really gonna be key to helping keep you motivated. So if you can get past that week 2, week 3, you'll be really surprised at how much more motivated you become once you start seeing those results. So my third tip is to create some type of a workout routine and commit to it. So committing to it kind of goes back to my last point with just really setting a timeline, you know, for this many days or for 3 weeks or for 2 months, I'm going to work out this many days a week. I'm saying it, I'm committing to it, and follow through with it. But then besides that is coming up with a fitness routine, not only that is a good routine, but also something that is enjoyable. So if you absolutely hate jogging, don't tell yourself that you're gonna jog every single day for a month. There's so many different workout routines and workout methods that you just have to simply find what you enjoy most. For me, that is bodybuilding style. So weightlifting, you know, for 45 minutes in the gym, like that is what I enjoy doing. That gets me towards my physical goals. It makes me feel good mentally. So that's just the type of workouts that I enjoy, but you have to find what works for you. And then the second point on that would be to really make sure you have a clear routine. So whether you need to purchase an online program, hire a trainer, or create your own workout program, going to the gym with a plan, I think, is so key. Because when people go to the gym and they're not necessarily confident with what they're doing, or they don't know what workouts to do, it can become really unmotivating to go because you don't even know what you're doing. So if you can have a clear outline, a clear plan, a clear program, you're way more inclined to follow through and actually do the program because you know what you're doing. It's clear steps, it's easy to follow. So I think that that's really important. I do have a 12 weeks to totally transform workout guide that I will, of course, link below if you guys are interested. But whether you choose that program, another program, or you just make one yourself, I cannot stress enough the importance of going to the gym with a plan every single day. So I realized I just bled my point 3 into my point 4. My point 4 was to create a program, or to purchase a program, or whatever it is. So again, really, really important to make sure you know what you're doing so that you're confident, you are motivated, and way more inclined to set yourself up for success. And then the fifth and final point, which I think just about anybody can benefit from, especially if you've never tracked macros before or really, you know, kept an eye on your food very strictly, is to focus on getting more calories from protein. So instead of restricting yourself and saying, I'm not gonna eat any of this, I'm only gonna eat clean, you know, all these crazy food changes. So instead of doing that, just focus on every single meal having a good quality protein source. So if you can get between 20 and 30 grams of protein in every single meal, that is going to ensure that you will be building muscle. You are going to get better results with your workouts because you're fueling your muscles with that protein that it needs in order to grow. So a huge misconception that a lot of people have when they want to lose weight or lose fat is that they think they don't want to put on muscle. But the more muscle you have, the easier it actually is for your body to burn fat throughout the day. So someone who has a lot of muscle can eat a lot more food because they're burning a lot more calories. So someone of my size, I'm only 4'10", 95 pounds, would normally eat a really small amount of food to be at their maintenance calories. But my maintenance calories are a lot higher than someone else my size because I do have a lot of muscle built on my body. So not only can you eat more, but you burn more, and you also get the results you are looking for. When you want to be toned or you want to have curves or whatever it is, muscle is exactly what gives you those results. So no matter if your goal is to put on muscle and gain weight, or your goal is to lose weight and lose fat, no matter what, you want to have muscle, that it is going to help no matter what your fitness goals are. Also, by focusing on getting more protein into your meals, that's going to be helping naturally to cut back on the other foods that would have normally been filling your plates. As many of you guys know, I have tracked macros for about 4 years. I do it really, really loosely now, just because I can pretty much eyeball most things and know what I'm eating because I am so used to it and I can measure with just my eyes. But it totally transformed my body, my results, my physique, everything. I would not be where I am without tracking macros. It is not for everyone. I know that for some people it can be kind of a trigger and they're so obsessed with counting every crumb and it's just not mentally healthy. But for those of you who think you can do it or have never tried it before, I would recommend trying it for at least 3 weeks because it really does teach you so much about portion sizes and what you're putting in your body every single day. I talk about macros all the time. I'm sure you guys have heard me rant about them. I also have a guide to tracking macros ebook, will be linked below. It basically just shows you what macros are, what your numbers should be based on your body and your goals, and some macro-friendly recipes, how to track alcohol, how to track when you go out to eat, etc., etc. So point being that when we go over on our fats and our carbs and we're not getting enough protein, it's really, really hard to achieve the physical goals that we're going for. So again, protein is so, so important. And I think that most people who have never tracked their food before are super unaware of the fact that they are just not getting as much protein as they think they are, or certainly not as much as they need. So again, more protein with every meal is super, super helpful no matter what your fitness goals are. So there's obviously a lot more things that you can do to start or restart your fitness journey, but I wanted to, again, really, really keep it simple for you guys. And if you just focus on these 5 things and really run with them, they will really, truly help you to get back on track or to start your fitness journey or whatever it is. Like I said, these are really helpful for just about anybody. And these are gonna be things that I'm gonna be implementing over the next couple weeks and months. And I'm just so, so happy and grateful to be able to get back to the gym. I just feel best mentally and physically when I'm able to work out every day. So I'm just so excited. I'm also gonna be filming a full week of workouts for you guys, which I'm starting today. So over the next 5 days or a week or so, I'm gonna be filming every single one of my workouts and I will upload it here to YouTube. So super excited for that as well. With all that being said, those are all the tips I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video.